RIVN is down more than 75% since it IPO'd in December of 2021. Now, it hasn't done much for the last 2 years, but I think the stock may be setting up for a strong 2024. Let's take a look at the technicals and fundamentals to see if there's a place for this stock in your portfolio, and be sure to stick around to the end of the video to see how Peakbot can automate trading RIVN for you. So RIVN IPO'd at 106 in November of 2021, and after a quick spike up to 180, spent the next 2 years selling off, ultimately hitting a low of about $12, losing 93% of its value. Now, when I look at this chart, I feel that we are in a bottoming process, and I'm actually beginning to get more bullish on the auto sector overall, but more on that later. Looking at the most recent price action, I like that we are trading above the 200-day moving average and that we have broken out of this short-term downtrend, which you can see right there. On this most recent pullback, we actually made a higher low, where previously we were making just a series of lower lows, which is bearish price action, but the fact that we made this higher low is definitely bullish. Now, currently we are testing the swing high at around 25. Now, if we can get a few closes above, I feel we can make a run at the previous swing high of 28 and maybe even 40. This price action definitely leads me to think that we are setting up for a new bullish trend. So putting this all together, it appears that we are forming a cup and handle pattern, which is considered a bullish continuation pattern, or an inverse head and shoulders, which is considered a trend reversal pattern. Now, if we were to take a measured move from the neckline down to the head of the pattern, we would get a price target of around $50. So one of the reasons for RIVN's underperformance since the IPO is really their lack of profitability, not having produced a single profitable quarter. Now, couple that with a macro environment of rising interest rates, and it was tough to make a bull case for the stock. Now, despite all this, RIVN has been showing improved financial sustainability. They had a strong Q3 earnings report, revenues are increasing, and margins have been improving. Now, RIVN still loses close to $30,000 per vehicle, but that's a big improvement from a year ago when they were losing close to $139,000 per vehicle. RIVN does have a strong cash position of about $8 billion, but more importantly, they raised delivery guidance from 52,000 to 54,000 vehicles, something not many EV makers have been doing. They continue to grow production and deliveries each quarter, which is very encouraging. In the December meeting, Fed Chair Jerome Powell indicated that multiple rate cuts are in store for 2024. This is great news for RIVN because lower rates makes auto loans more attractive and affordable, which should lead to increased sales. I feel that we are entering, if not already in, a bull market for autos. Just look at the charts of GM, Tesla, and Ford. And GM actually just broke out of a 2-year downtrend and even reaffirmed their guidance. Now, the biggest issue to worry about is whether or not we will get a recession in 2024. Any spikes in unemployment, decreasing in consumer spending, or no rate cuts could hurt the RIVN story. RIVN announced a $1.5 billion debt offering in October, which caused the stock to drop 20%. The last offering was in March for about $1.3 billion, so I feel there's always another one lurking around the corner. The company did announce they are raising $15 billion through bonds to build a new production plant in Georgia, which will eventually produce 400,000 vehicles per year, and the stock rallied on this news. I'm heavily invested in Tesla, however, I feel there is room in the speculative portion of a portfolio for RIVN. The trucks look amazing, and we know of Amazon and AT&T building out their fleet with RIVN vehicles. Now, the financials are moving in the right direction, rates are coming down, deliveries are growing, and the technicals are very constructive. I like RIVN and I own the stock. Now, to bring in additional income and lower my cost basis, I have been selling weekly options. While it's great to earn income, the strategy takes time and effort to manage. But Peakbot solves that problem, automating the entire process for me 100%. I can trade an option selling strategy such as the wheel, and Peakbot does the rest, executing all the trades involved. I just select the stock, the number of contracts, start the bot, and I'm good to go. I love this concept because it removes the emotion, it keeps my trading consistent, and saves a ton of time. I receive the premiums every week and the process takes care of itself. They even have a great results page where you can track your progress. Now, if you're interested in this type of investing, I made a video where I take you on a tour of the platform, show you how to get started, how to set up trades, and go over the basics of selling options. I would definitely check that out before you get started. You can watch that video right here. Now, PeakBot is currently offering a free 2-week trial. Use the link in my bio to check it out and demo this incredible platform. You can see firsthand why this type of investing makes a powerful addition to any portfolio.